Hello, wonderful people. Yeah, I'm happy to announce the start of our lessons. I've been very busy attending to software developers, but so many people have been asking, "What's up with WAEC? What's up with JAMB? What's up with GCE?" And some people are gonna be writing GCE very soon, so we are hitting it up immediately. We want to carry them along. And as you all know, this is the website where we are learning from educateafricans.com, the foremost educational website where you get things free of charge, good lessons. So once you're on the website, scroll down, you're going to see if you're writing WAEC, if you're writing WAEC JAMB, accounting, mathematics, common entrance, this is the home for students. Geography, everything you need is here, okay? So today we're going to be starting out a good lecture. So if you want to see all the lectures, you just scroll down. You see where they wrote view all courses. So let's get to all the courses so that we can start our lesson for today. Today is supposed to be a big day. You're starting up. If you're writing JAMB next year, better chat me up on WhatsApp. Let me add you up to the group where we are having classes. We've started our classes. We don't waste time. We don't waste time. We don't wait until it's about JAMB. We will start lessons. That is not how we do in Educate Africa. In Educate Africa, we start much in time so that you have enough time to finish the curriculum. Then you start solving past questions. You know we love past questions here. So you can sorry, you can see this community, this mathematics, these these mathematics, geography, CRS, literature, commerce, economics, English, biology, all the subjects that you need, most of them are there already, here already. Okay, so we're gonna go to English. This is what I want us to look at today. So I'm going to click on this English so that English will be open. Let's start immediately. Please, if you have questions, you can always drop your questions in the chat. I'll handle them. If you're watching us from Facebook, drop your questions on the Facebook chat. If you're watching us from YouTube, drop the request because we are live streaming both on YouTube, Facebook, and on LinkedIn. These our lectures are everywhere, so drop the chat there. I will see your question at some point and I'll ask you. So once you've clicked on, you can see we are under English, WAEC, and JAMB. You click on this enroll. So once you click on enroll, if you've not signed in before, you create an account so that you can log in. Me, I've done that before, so I'll just click on login. If you are not signed in, you'll not be able to see the video lectures. So please sign in so that you can see them. And this is the platform we'll be using to learn. It's a very organized platform and we'll continue to update it. We want it to be the home for every learning in the whole of Africa. If you want to learn coding, software development, WAEC, JAMB, IELTS, TOEFL, if you want to travel abroad, we are updating this website seriously. Everything you need should be there by the end of the year. So you can see this is our English. You can see arranged very well. Parts of speech, stress and syllable, emphatic stress, synonyms and antonym, comprehension. You learn how to do comprehension, vowels and consonants, elements of sentence, lexis and structure, letter writing. You need it for your WAEC GCE that is coming up. Singular and plural forms, rhetorical questions, word factory for your lexis and structures, very important. Phrase, clause and sentences, singular and plural, question tag, component of sentence, place ordering, very important. This is totality. Everything you need for your English, JAMB and WAEC. We've covered everything extensively. Apostrophe, plural compounds, termed verbs, the consonant sound, concord, rules of concord, the 24 rules of concord. We will share it up into these rules of concord 2 and rules of concord 3. Number stress and bisyllabic word stress, stress on verbs and noun, compound stress, 3-syllabic words, then another consonants again, syllable stress, accompaniment and relative concords, parentheses and these are different types of concord, one each and most concord. You look at comprehension passages for JAMB and WAEC. We look at typical post-UTME problems, very important. For those of you planning post-UTME, vowels and consonants, oral English, summary, parts of speech, idioms, synonym, antonyms, uh, oral English, and common error start questions. So you can see that almost everything you need is here. The syllabus is fully covered, especially for English, and we've continued to cover more. So we are going to look at the first one, which is parts of speech. Okay, so I'm going to click on it. This is exactly how you also get it. So please, you can download our app. We have our app on Google Play Store. The name is Educate Africa, and download it. It's good for your practice. You can see this is open. So it's in two forms. You have the video part of the lecture. So I recorded all these videos, high quality videos inside the classroom. So once you play, you start playing parts of speech in a very descriptive manner. Then you can also have the textual forms, which I'm going to use in explaining. So you have two forms, video and text, to teach you everything you need in parts of speech. So you enter, stress, and syllable F, all the topics that you need for your JAMB WAEC, very, very easily explained. So I'm going to play this now so that you see exactly the way it works. But like you know, this is for you to study at home, but today I'm going to explain this part of speech for you. Me and you will have interactions. So if you're joining us from anywhere, UK, Europe, you want to write WAEC JAMB, this is the best platform for you to join us in. So whether you are not in Nigeria, even if you're in Nigeria or anywhere in the world, you can always join us, and we'll give you what you want. So my phone number is +234 70 671 62698. So that is my phone number. So if you're in Nigeria, you can simply call 070 671 62698. So call me so that I will refer you to the WhatsApp group where we share the link for our daily classes so that you can ask me a question as I'm teaching. So it's always good for you to ask me a question as I'm teaching so that you get your answers real time. As I'm solving, when I get to physics, chemistry, economics, you're gonna see the way it works. So we're gonna solve real time questions. Real time questions. Okay. So okay, so please, those of us that are joining me, you can join. I'm accepting you on the Google Meet so that you can join the class immediately. So check out the link. I'm accepting you immediately. Justin Anosike, how are you?
I'm
Justina.
fine.
Okay, Justina, can you see my screen now?
Yes,
Okay, so we are starting
but
with,
it's not clear.
it's not clear.
Yeah.
Okay, today we are starting with English language, and we are starting with parts of speech. So the platform we are using to learn is educateafricans.com. Can you see educateafricans.com? Can you see my cursor? Justin, are you looking at my screen?
Yes.
Can you see where my hand is? Educateafricans.com.
Yes.
Good. So that is the platform we are using to learn. So even on your own, after teaching you today, you can go to this website. You see me teach. I've recorded most of the lectures that we're supposed to have. So you use it as a double lecture resources. So once you get there, you see the different subjects. We are in English language now. So once you click on it, it will lead you into this place. You can see all the topics you have in English, both for your JAMB and your WAEC. They are very, so when you open it on your own, you can also have it. So you chat me up on the WhatsApp. You're already on the WhatsApp. So I will link you on how to access this very page. Is that clear?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's start now. So this is the video that you also use to learn, but today I'm going to start from scratch because I want you to understand where I'm going. But you can play this video again whenever you want to start learning. So Justin, are you there? Can we continue now?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, so today we're going to be looking at parts of speech. That is what we are learning today. Parts of speech. Parts of speech. Whenever you have a sentence, let me give you an example of a sentence. The sentence says, Ada came into our class and danced joyfully. This is a sentence. This is a speech. This speech can be divided into different parts. Like this Ada is a noun. This came is a verb. Danced is verb. Joyfully is adjective. So parts of speech simply means when you look at a speech or when you look at a sentence, your ability to define to separate them or divide them into their various parts. Your ability to recognize a noun when you see one, your ability to recognize a verb when you see one, your ability to know adjective, adverb, all those things. That is what we call parts of speech. So we say that speech is a vocalized form of human communication. So this is an example of a speech that came into our class and danced joyfully. So a minimal part of speech could be a simple sentence like this. So you now is actually a syntactic combination of lexicals and names. So you have it combined. So that this are that which is part of this speech is a noun. You should be able to tell us that came is a verb. So when you're able to analyze the different parts of this speech and tell us what parts of speech, then you can now say that you have a concrete understanding of parts of speech. Justina, do you understand what parts of speech is now? Justina, are you there? Can you
Yes.
hear me? Okay. So your volume is lagging, but I can hear you
Yes.
now.
I can hear you.
Okay, so we'll now say we'll start the first part of speech that we start with is the one that all of us know. We call it a noun. And we know that noun is the part of speech which acts as a label or identity. But in our own case, we normally say that noun is a name of a person, place, animal, or things. Justina, is that the definition of noun that you know?
Yes.
Okay, so noun is a name of a person, animal, or thing. So when you say Justina is a noun, because that is a name. So that's why we say that Ada is a noun, because we know that Ada is a name. But it's not only Ada that is a noun. It's not only names that are nouns. We can also have something like Lagos. Lagos is the name of a place. So it's also a noun. Ghana. Ghana is the name of a country. It's a noun. So bottle, table, all those things are all nouns. But these nouns are divided into different types. You can have what we call the proper noun. So proper noun are names of particular person, places, or important things. All proper nouns begin in capital letter. You must note that whenever you say that something is a proper noun, it must start in capital letter. A proper noun is say my name, Augustine. If you're writing my name has to start in capital letter. Also, when I'm writing your name, Justina, it has to start with capital letter J because it is a proper noun. Other examples of proper nouns are Tope, Chioma, Mohammed, Lagos, Ibadan, Abia, Niger, Red Sea, Nile. All these are all proper nouns. Another good example of proper nouns are days of the week and months, like Monday, Tuesday, January, February, October. All these are proper nouns and they must start with capital letter. Justin, are you clear on this?
Yes.
I hope are you taking notes? Because this is a note. You're supposed to be taking this note. You're supposed to write what a speech is, parts of speech, then types of nouns. But like I said, even if you can't take notes now, make sure that when you're done, you can go to the website. You can see our website here, educateafricans.com. That is where the notes are. You can always see these notes and read them. So we've looked at proper nouns that must start with capital letter. Let's look at another type of noun called common nouns. What are common nouns? Common nouns, they are names given to all people, place or things of the same kind. So whenever you have people of the same kind coming together or places of the same kind or things of the same kind, we give them a common noun. Let's say man. We know that man is any adult male. We know that boy is every young male. You know that teacher are all those people that teach in the class. We know that doctors are those people that take care of people in the hospital. So these are group of people that you give them this name, but they don't start in capital letter. They don't start in capital letter like proper nouns. So example of common nouns are man, boy, teacher, doctor, pastor, animal, bird, book, girl. So all these are examples of proper noun. Now we look at abstract nouns. Abstract nouns are names of things we can neither see nor touch. Anything you cannot see and touch, but they are names. They are nouns, but they are abstract. Very good example of abstract noun are the God. You've not touched God. Holy Spirit. You know that there is Holy Spirit, but you've not touched it. Death. People die every time. So death is the name given to what happens to somebody when he does not have life. Hunger, thirst, air, wind, justice, corruption, storm, hurricane. All these are abstract because you cannot touch them or see them or feel them. Now, we also have another kinds of noun known as collective nouns. So collective nouns are names of groups or collection of people, animals, and things. Example are flock. Whenever you have collection, that's when you call it collective noun. It's not one person or one single thing. So flock is when you have plenty sheep. Gang of criminals. Audience, people listening to an event. Class of students, plenty students in a class. Congregation of people in the church worshiping. Bench of lawyers. So for instance, a flock is a collection of group of birds or sheep, while congregation is a group of people that worship in the church. Now we have the last part of noun known as concrete nouns. So these are names of things we can touch and see as opposed to abstract noun. We say that abstract noun we cannot touch and see them, but concrete you can touch and see them. Examples are chairs, bottle, pen, plate, duster, books. All these you can see. So you also have collective nouns as an army or battalion of soldiers, a band of musicians, a, a bucket of flowers, a bale of cotton, a brood of chicken, a bunch of bananas or bunch of keys or bunch of grapes, a choir of singers, a class of pupils or students, a company of actors, a colony of rocks, and a constellation or galaxy of stars. So these are collective nouns, so you should know them because you'll be required to use them at some point. Okay, so these are nouns, very very important. I'm going to give you assignments on nouns. So you're going to tell me what a noun is, and you're going to make a simple statement that is different from Ada came into the class and danced joyfully, and tell me the different parts of that speech. Okay, Justina, do you understand what we mean by a noun now?
Yes.
Okay, so let's move to the next part of speech. Now, part of speech are very, very important because when you start learning about stress and other things like vowels and consonants, you'll be referred to, like they will tell you if it is a noun, you have to stress on the first syllable. So if you don't even know what is a noun or a verb, you will not know where to stress. So that's why parts of speech is the rudimentary course in English language. You must learn it first before you now start learning other parts. That you might not see somebody tell you to identify a noun as a question in JAMB or WAEC. But with your knowledge of parts of speech, you can now answer questions in stress, questions in singulars and plural and other things. So that's why parts of speech is very important and you must know it. So the next thing we are going to be looking at is what we call pronoun. It's what we call what?
Pronoun.
Good. So what are pronouns? Pronouns are words used in place of a noun. So whenever you want to replace a noun, you use a pronoun to replace a noun.
For a person, a thing, a
So you can
place,
see this now.
quality or state or condition. Examples of noun.
Can you see the video that is on?
Yeah, but it's not really clear.
Okay, I just off the volume so that I can be explaining from there. Now, a pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. So let's take, for instance, you make this statement, Obi asks for Obi's food. So you can see there are two places where you will have Obi. If you say Obi asks for Obi's food, it will not make so much sense because we are repeating Obi in two places. But if you say Obi asks for his food, so in place of Obi, we are writing his. So this his is replacing Obi. And any word that you use in replacing a noun like Obi, we call that word pronoun. So that's why we say a pronoun is a word used in replacing a noun. So is that clear? Do you understand what a pronoun is now? Justina, do you understand what a pronoun is?
No, I didn't get it clear.
Okay. So we say that a pronoun is any word that you can use to replace a noun. And I gave you an example. I made a simple statement. The statement says, Obi asked for Obi's food. And I say you can also say Obi asked for his food, which is a proper way of saying it. His there is a pronoun because you use his to replace Obi. So instead of saying Obi asked for Obi's food, you say Obi asked for his food. So words like his, her, us, them, all those words that you use to replace a noun, call them pronoun. Do you understand it now? Justina, do you understand it now?
Yes, but still it's breaking. Oh, I
Okay, my voice is
don't know
breaking.
why.
Okay. Let me come again. So I said that a pronoun is a word used in place of a noun. So this is an example. If you're looking at my screen and you're seeing, I don't know whether you're using phone. You need to use laptop so that you'll be seeing it because it's very clear. Obi asks for Obi's food. So here we now have Obi asks for his food. His is replacing Obi. So you have this word replacing a noun is a pronoun. So other examples of pronouns are his, her, us, them. So they are always replacing noun, call them pronouns. Then when you talk about verb is an action word, a word that tells us what noun or pronoun does. So if you say Obi drinks a cup of tea, drink is the action that is being performed. So Obi is drinking. So that drink is a verb. If you say something like it rains heavily in Abuja, it rains. Rain is the action. So rain is a verb. Then adverb is a word that qualifies a verb. So when you say it rains heavily, so this heavily is telling you how the rain is being done. So it is an adverb because it is qualifying the verb rain. Whereas adjective is a word that qualifies a verb, adjective or an adverb. An adjective qualifies it tells you more about the noun, about the pronoun. Let's say you say something like a tall boy, tall. That tall is telling you that the boy is tall, so that is an adjective. Whereas an adverb qualifies a verb, adjective or adverb. So an adjective qualifies a noun. It tells you more about the noun. Are we Justina, can you hear me now? Is it clearer?
Yes,
Okay. So if you can look at my screen, you can see that all those things are being explained on the board. So a noun is the name of a person, an animal, place, thing, quality, state, or condition. Examples are Ada, Musa, Abuja, Gambia, chalk, peace, honesty. A pronoun is a word used in place of a noun. Example is his, her, us, them. A verb is an action word. It tells us what the noun or pronoun is doing. Like Obi drinks a cup of tea. The action is drinks. It rains heavily in Abuja. The action is rain. Then adverb are those words that modify a verb, adjective or an adverb. Example is heavily. As you can see, it rains heavily. You're telling us how it rains heavily. But if you now have a word that qualifies a noun, a pronoun, call it adjective. Example is tall Obi or handsome Obi. It's telling us that Obi is handsome. Or the beautiful Justina is telling us that Justina is beautiful. So that beautiful is an adjective because it's qualifying the noun, which is just a noun. So those are the basic parts of speech. I don't know whether you understand these parts of speech that we just explained now. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an assignment on parts of speech, and like I said, our lectures are gonna be every day by 6 I've already started the class, so today we started late because we are just starting. From tomorrow it's gonna be sharp 6. Once I start, I'll share the link. We are meeting up on Google Meet, but I'll be sharing the link on the WhatsApp group so that everybody can see and see. So please make sure you have the right device to work with. The best device is a laptop so that you can be seeing the screen very clear. If you're watching with your phone, it might not be clear to you, but phone is still good. If you don't have laptop, you can be managing your phone. But like I said, once after the lecture, just go to this website, Educate Africa.
I have laptop, but I don't know how I should connect.
You can be using it. So
Pardon?
the learning resources we are using, I'm going to paste it now on the on the WhatsApp so that you see it. That is the resources we are using. So that the assignment is here is that you write it on a piece of paper, then you use your phone, snap it, send it back to the WhatsApp so that I can mark it and evaluate you. Justina, can you understand what I said now? So I just
But
pasted.
honestly, I don't know if it's the network is from here or what. It's not everything I'm even getting.
Okay, okay, okay.
But I'm trying to open my
Network should not be an issue. So I just pasted the link for you, the link that leads to our to the this thing. Let me also paste it on the message on the Google Meet.
Okay.
So we'll be meeting from time to time. We'll be having our classes. We'll be very fast because I want us to cover a lot. So which subjects are you doing?
English, math, physics, chemistry, biology.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll be looking at chemistry.
Yes.
Okay, so we can also look at physics at some point. Maybe tomorrow we'll just do either physics or chemistry or even the two. So the way our lectures are gonna go is that after the main lectures, we'll solve past questions. Past questions are very, very important because the
Mm-hmm.
more you solve past questions, the more you see the likely questions you're gonna be getting in your JAMB. So my students, I always encourage them to solve a whole lot of past questions so that they expose themselves to the likely questions so that when they see them in the hall, they are very, very confident. They want to do it because they've seen a whole lot. Did you see the link I shared on WhatsApp?
Yes.
Okay, so click on that link so that you get to there because I want to give you an assignment now. And you have to do the assignment, write it on a paper, snap it with your phone and send back to the WhatsApp group. That is where I'll mark it. Okay, so this is the platform we are using to learn. The name is educateafricans.com. The best platform to learn. Once you're in Africa, you can always hook up there. We are constantly updating our topics there. So the notes, everything you need, especially our English is more than covered. We've covered all the topics you need for English is there. So you go and watch it. It's me that recorded them. You see me teach you the way I'm teaching you now. and it will be very clear when you are watching it, because you know it's a recorded video, so the network is not like this one that I'm teaching right online. So you can see them, um, see all the topics. So you, once you play, you see the video, you click on the video out, you see I'm teaching you exactly as if you're in the classroom. So Justina, have you gotten our flash drive that has the lectures and past questions?
No.
Okay, so other people in the group, they bought the flash. So in case if you need the flash has but what is in the flash is also what you can be seeing here. So but if you need it in a flash so that there will be no network, no other issues, you can also order for that one. So you can have it in a flash form, it will be sent to you. Where are you? Are you in Lagos, or which state are you in?
I mean,
Huh?
I am in Abuja, Abuja.
Wow. So you're in Abuja. Nice one.
Oh,
Nice one. So you can easily get it. I can always send it to you anywhere you are in the country. You get it. So, but like I said, they are already here also. So you can be joining the class also. You can be getting it. So are you writing the upcoming GC, WAEC GC?
oh, exam. I'm preparing for exam.
Okay. You say you're preparing for JAMB.
It's for exam.
Okay, JAMB of next year.
Yes. Next
Nice
year
one.
exam.
That is
Yes.
very, very wise of you to start in time. Starting in time is very, very important. If you're writing JAMB next year, some people they will wait 2 weeks to JAMB, they will start preparing. That is the wrong way to prepare for anything exams. If you want to prepare in time, you have to start in time. So since you're writing next year and you're starting now, that is very good. By the time we get to next year, you must have become very, and that is the right thing to do. So this is the platform we're using, educatorafricans.com. So we always share the link on WhatsApp so that everybody can join. And once you join, we have said our assignments are very compulsory. It's not by enjoy it, because you learn a lot. Once you do an assignment and there are mistakes in your assignment, I should be able to correct them immediately so that you can move forward effectively. It also help me to it will help me to understand your level of progress so that I can know where to stress more on. Okay. So are you ready for the assignment now? Justin, are you ready? I think your network is giving issue, but if you can hear me, the assignment is make a statement just the way it is here. Ada came into our class and danced joyfully. Make your own statement and try to divide the various words. Show me what part of speech they are. Like here, you know that Ada is a noun, came is a verb, dance is a verb, joyfully is an joyfully is actually an adverb. He danced joyfully. Please, these various parts of speech. We talked about noun, pronoun, verb, and adverb and adjective. So give me example of each of them, and the other ones conjunction also. So that is the assignment. So you quickly do it and submit on the WhatsApp group. I'll check it.